What is up, guys? Amp here, bringing you some Call of Duty Black Ops. Now, it's getting pretty close, but I'm probably not gonna be posting that many more Black Ops videos, just 'cause Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. But I ended up choosing this game from the tournament I went to last weekend, and I was able to capture everything. Out of all the games that we played, we ended up getting second, by the way. So that's a little unfortunate, but overall, the team we lost to was really good. So, well, pretty good. I didn't have the team I kind of wanted to throw together, but oh well. I'll stop complaining about that. All right, so this is a really good game though. This is in the losers bracket. We got knocked down in the losers bracket, and we ended up playing a couple games against some lower seeded teams. Let's just say lower seeded. Leave it out of it. Leave the trash talk out of it. But yeah, so they weren't too great. You'll see in this gameplay, I'm running the extended mags on my FAMAS just because, getting having the red dots are really awesome, but having to reload every, with a lot of bunching up of the opponents on like the lower seeded teams, it's a lot better to have the extended mags, and you can get a lot more out of your weapon with extended mags. So I was going for it most of the tournament. All right, so sorry about this commentary being a little late, guys. Now I'm gonna tell you, I planned it this way, but that is not the case at all. But I planned it that way because I want to be able to post a video sort of in the middle of the week next week, as long with my four-piece. I wanted to be able to post a video halfway through next week because Battlefield 3 will be out on Tuesday, and I'll be at work on Tuesday, so I will have played a little bit after midnight release, probably. And then, but I won't have time to sort of get the video ready to go Tuesday evening. So I'll be posting, or even Monday evening, because the game's not going to be out. So I'll be posting sometime Wednesday or Thursday. So expect it then. Hope you guys will enjoy my first Battlefield. I'll try to do impressions, a little bit of tips if you can listen to my tips, because I'm not a Battlefield player. But I've gotten pretty good at the beta, so we'll see how it goes. Vehicles are going to be the big thing, though. If you guys watch my beta commentary, there'll be a link at the end of the video. But if you watch that, I explain sort of my feelings about Battlefield and how the beta will definitely be a little bit different in my eyes. It will affect my gameplay probably the most out of anybody you'll see, just because I don't play Battlefield and I don't play with vehicles on the map a lot. So, along with probably most of you guys are COD and Halo players. So. Alright, I'm sort of rambling today. I kind of like it, but I hope you guys do too. Let's move on though, because like I said, I got second place at this tournament. It was one we hosted at school, and it's unfortunate, but the group of guys that came, the one kid was there who goes to school there, and his three buddies were. Or three teammates were buddies of his from Massachusetts. He lives up there, and they came down with his parents because it was homecoming weekend. So that was pretty lucky timing for them, and they ended up beating us. Oh well. I didn't have the team I quite wanted. The guys that I was going to team with didn't respond to me after a while, so I threw together a team, and they're all good players, but they don't play competitive enough, and I don't play, and I just haven't played with them enough to sort of get used to their play styles and blah blah blah. But I played really well. This game is no exception to that. I won't tell you exactly what I went, but it's in the description if you look down there. Anyways, it was the BlackOut tournament, and I'll post the link in the description, I suppose, of how the matches went. Our team was legendary. So, in addition to this past weekend being a tournament for Black Ops for myself, it was also MLG Orlando. And as many of you guys know, I'm a pretty big MLG follower, and I play competitive game types, and I do all that sort of stuff. And MLG Orlando was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But, again, I'm disappointed that Instinct didn't play as well as they could have. Unfortunately, they're sort of falling off the map right now, and I hope they bring it back and, revamp themselves for the National Championships in Providence in November. But at this point, it's looking kind of bleak. But, everybody has their moment in the spotlight. Everybody has their moment in the ditch. Let's get over it and let's move on and win some more tournaments. All right, so Instinct, disappointment. the team that ended up winning was Dynasty. If you guys know Dynasty, sort of changed up quite a bit recently, but they got a pretty good roster now. I'm not surprised that they were in the top three, but I am sort of surprised they got first place. But I didn't mind them getting first place after, of course, Instinct. I didn't mind them getting first place because they beat Infamous, and Infamous were the ones who took Raleigh from Instinct, so it's all good. Anyways, on the Black Ops side, since we're watching a Black Ops video, on the Black Ops side, there was some pretty good matches. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of good matches throughout the weekend. Optic Gaming ended up coming out on top, winning the tournament, their second championship, and they're one of only two teams to get it themselves in Leverage. Are the only two-time champs, so that's pretty good. And of course, Optic's got some pretty good roots in the YouTube community, so it's good to see them winning. And the big story of the event, though, Envious got third, by the way. The other Team Eon team, if you guys are interested. I believe they got third. I hope I'm right about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. Anyways, the team that beat them for second place was a team called Vendetta. Now, Vendetta came sort of out of nowhere. Pretty much out of nowhere. They came in, entered the open bracket, and just won pretty much every single game. They came into pool play after breezing through the open bracket. Well, I don't know for sure, but obviously they did really well. And getting into the pool play, they beat everybody in their pool, including some pro teams. And so, yeah, that was pretty beast. They ended up going in the winners bracket, getting to winners semifinals. They lost to Optic and then went to the losers finals to play Envious, beat them, came back and lost to Optic in the finals. But still, that's a pretty ridiculous run if you ask me, especially for a team that's like just starting up, just getting into it. Obviously they're really good players and they've probably been around pro players and stuff before, but coming out of the open bracket, that's a pretty big achievement. Getting second place. All right. So, obviously, I talked about this a little bit before, but Battlefield 3 comes out next week, and I'm going to get batshit crazy about that game for 2 weeks until Modern Warfare 3 comes out. So, I hope you guys will enjoy some of those videos. I'll definitely be posting, obviously, my impressions. I sort of want to get into the vehicle gameplay a little bit more, see how that goes, and hopefully you guys enjoy the stuff that I have. I'm going to try to... What I'm going to try to do, since Battlefield games are so long, is this will especially delay it from a Tuesday or Monday release date, my video for next week. I'm going to try to split it up a little bit, cut it into some pieces and mash it together, edit it a little bit, so that it's not a 13, 15-minute video for you guys to watch every time, because I'm not going to have that much to talk about anyway. So I'm going to try to cut it up a little bit so that you guys don't have to watch the entire game. And yeah, but hopefully I will have that out by Wednesday. If not, it'll be out Thursday, like this commentary was this week. This week was ridiculous. Anyways, commentary next week, Wednesday. Now, the final thing I kind of want to talk about before we wrap up this commentary is AMP's Halo Quest. Now, I haven't really been doing a whole lot with AMP's Halo Quest, and the reason being is because I'm sort of in the stages of switching to a new computer pretty soon. And I don't feel like using this older one to get a big recording done, with the audio, the separate audio from me for the live commentary, along with the 2 gig video file for the entire section of the campaign. So I will do that at some point, get some of those episodes out, but that's the reason I haven't been doing it so much. I do really want to get the Halo 1 campaign done, but at the same time I don't, because I'd rather do it in anniversary than do it in regular. But at this point, I'm halfway through, or more than halfway through, so I'm just going to finish it off. I want to get through Halo 2 as well, so that I can get to Halo 3 and Reach, and so I can play with you guys. But as you can see, I went 31 and 11, positive 20, that's pretty beast. We didn't end up winning by that much, because we ended up getting 2-capped, and I think we got triple-capped for a little bit at the end there. But we ended up leading this game pretty easily. I don't think we dropped a game in the losers bracket. And I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and I'll have some more Black Ops gameplay coming out soon, but not too many more commentaries since Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. But don't forget, I got a Halo Reach commentary from last week with a Zero Bloom playlist, and Battlefield 3 beta, and get you prepped for next week in Battlefield 3. See you guys later.